Good morning, everyone. Hope we're all having a lovely morning. What is going on with Life Invader? Why am I getting all these prompts right now? Do I want to see every single prompt from Life Invader that happens in the city? I don't think I do. I don't like look at all this discourse that I'm seeing now all of a sudden. I don't want to see it. Guys, I decided to play High Life today because I jumped into the city just to check to see what the group dailies were, and turns out the group dailies are very much up my alley. They're recycling and handshaking, so it's like, dude, why wouldn't I do them, right? So with that in mind, given it's early in the morning, I'm going to take my moped over to the warehouse, grab some weed, and then I'm going to go down to the beach. I'm going to do some fake jogging slash handshaking down on the beach. So welcome, welcome, welcome to a productive day in the city, where hopefully we won't get any. Where hopefully we won't get any negative points today, because both of the objectives today are actually really easy to do. So here's to hoping. Hopefully I still have 60 bags of weed in here. I believe I do. Oh yes, I have 100 of Kosher Kush, 100 of King Louis, 100 of Golden Goat. Okay, let's do some Golden Goat off rip. Alrighty. I'm words. I'm not gonna lie. I almost went straight to Stardew Valley today. I didn't even bother to jump into the server. I'm glad I did though, because the objectives today are actually really easy. So I'm glad I did because they're very much knockdownable, and so you know. But I do feel like I'm at a really good spot on the Stardew Valley where I could definitely, advance the plot a little bit. So let's uh, let's see how this handshaking goes. I haven't handshake since the last, tweak to weed selling. So there's a good group right there. Goddamn. Big game today. Wait, there's a game today? I guess there is a game today, right? It was 2 days ago that the last game was. Fuck, I didn't even think about that. It's another game in Indiana, right? Why did I think we had another day before? I guess it's because like they don't have the extra day for the travel because they're not traveling. It's 2 days, 2 games back to back in Indiana, so they don't really have to give them that extra day. I mean, they still did have an extra day, basically. I mean, who's that guy? What's he doing? He's averaging 21 games in, or 21 points in game threes. By the way, I was watching more content, looking at more stats and whatnot. Matherin had a huge game apparently. Last game, which I didn't know that because I just watched the highlights and they didn't really showcase that in any meaningful way. Jesus. I like Matherin. He's one of those guys. He's like Bozelis in Chicago, Matherin in Indiana. There's a handful of guys. Bowens Highland I liked for a while. He kind of reminded me of Jamal Crawford. I mean, I've given you guys my short list of guys I've been keeping an eye on the last couple of years, like young guys. Matherin is one of my guys. So I'm embarrassed to say I didn't know he had a great game last night. I found out like watching a podcast where people were talking some ball, and one of the guys was talking about his stats and how efficient he was, and I was like, damn, I didn't even know that. I mean, they didn't show many of his possessions on the highlight reel. But good for him. He's one of my guys. Like he's the reason why I watch Indiana Pacer highlights during the year because I want to see how he progresses, how how his game's evolving. Because I do think he's going to be a good player. I think he can give a team meaningful minutes. I don't know if he's ever going to be like a superstar per se, but like he's one of those guys that's going to have a good long career if he plays plays the right way. Plus, I've seen some behind the scenes stuff where like Coach Carlisle had his mom come in and cook some like Jamaican food or whatever the fuck at the Indiana Pacers practice facility once, and I was like, oh, it warmed my heart. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, I like Matherin. Matherin's a mama's boy, dude. And good for Coach Carlisle, by the way, because like he was like, we got it was like a surprise that his mom was there, and it's like she's cooking lunch for everybody, and he was like, "Oh, Mama's cooking." It was like it was one of those little cute little 4 minute NBA TV type segments or whatever. But I saw that on YouTube at one point, and I was like, "Oh, I like this Matherin guy. I like Coach Carlisle." I was like, "That's smart to do that with a kid who probably misses his family." He's like he was a young kid. I think it was like his rookie year. I don't know. So I've seen a little behind the scenes with that guy, and I'm like, "Oh, this kid's a good egg, dude." I'm a softie for the family stuff. That's my kryptonite. So
Motherfucker!
usually at this time of the day, I can run the beach and catch some people on the beach and do some handshaking, but I'm not really seeing people right now. Might be a little too early. Yeah, my takeaway for tonight's game, or my thoughts on tonight's game, is Indiana feels like they have a handle on SGA, at least to a point. Like he can't beat them by themselves. They're not going to let him go off. They're going to let him get his. He'll inevitably get his because he's a good enough player. But I do feel like Indiana feels confident in their ability to put with the Neymars and the whatevers to put some pressure on SGA. So tonight, if OKC wants to stay wants to stay in this series, they got to prove that SGA can go off. One, two, they got to make some kind of an adjustment if they in fact have figured something out as it pertains to at least slowing down SGA. Then SGA's got to be a facilitator. He's got to look for that next guy. We're going to need a lot from Jason Williams or J Will, and we're going to need a lot from Chet. Chet needs to play big. Chet needs to step out for those threes. He needs to hit those threes. Hartenstein in his limited minutes, and maybe even, dude, there was an idea floating around. The talking heads were saying maybe they start Caruso instead of that Wiggins kid. I'm like, maybe they do that, although I do like the change of pace off the bench with Caruso, but maybe they switch that up a little bit. But we need to reestablish our presence, dude, as a team. OKC does. I mean, the Pacers have been doing such a good job that like it's hard to not root for them. Like it's weird because I'm a Thunder guy. Like that's my West Coast team. But like, I mean, Chet played a little hot off the rip, but like first quarter or whatever, he had a nice little run of points. But like, yeah, Chet needs to play better. Even just on some catch and shoot stuff. And SGA needs to look to facilitate when they throw that fast double at him or they start running that zone. There's ways to break that. Teams have broken it before. Like Carlisle's not that slick. He's not reinventing defense. You know what I mean? Like they just need to be more assertive. And yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a series. It's gonna be a series. I heard yesterday that Jay-Z lost $1 million. He had OKC in 5, so he's because it won't go 5 games now. Like it won't be over in 5 games now. Jay-Z lost $1 million. Yeah, he's a nice burst of energy when they really need it, like part of the way through the game as it stands. So it's like I get why you might want to change the chemistry up a little bit and start a Caruso, and Wiggins can just as easily come in off the bench and be that energy guy, in the minutes that Caruso had. Like switch those two. It's like they're both great defenders, but I don't know. It boils down to, do they think it was an aberration what happened on the last game, or do they think that's how, do they think, oh shit, Indiana figured us out? Like, do they panic, or do they go, no, we know who we are. We can beat this team. We're better than this team. And do their shit. You know what I mean? It'll be interesting to see. There's no NPCs on this beach right now. This is bullshit. It's admittedly a little too early for locals, but you think I'd see at least 1 or 2 hobos or something. But I'm not even seeing like homeless people, dude. It's weird. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that to a point, but then it's easier to trap them if like the first thing you do is if you don't want them to trap a guy, like they're looking at that half court 50-foot trap. That's what Indiana was running at him. That's why it ended up with the ball out of his hands. It's like, do you want to say in that when they go to trap, we gotta move the ball and SGA be a facilitator. Like that's not his. I mean, let's be real. It's not his strength. He's not a bad pass. He's not a bad passer. It's not like he's not a good passer. But like at his best, the best version of SGA is that score first version. That pass is second. Like if you put it in his hands and have him bring it up the floor, then you're basically asking him to look for that second player at 50 feet. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's tricky. I don't think you need to throw the baby out with the bathwater though. Like they're OKC is who they are. Like I don't think you start making wild changes to the formula because the formula, let's not forget, is like a 68 win team or whatever. Like it's like, yo, they were really fucking good. I mean, you can, I don't know. Is it panic time? I don't know if it's panic time. I mean, it's 2-1. I mean, you don't want to go down 3-1, but do you see that car come flying out of the sky? I'm not imagining that, right? Yeah. People that watched the full game were saying like it felt more like OKC lost the game than Indiana won it. And part of that is because the bench was really the story from Indiana. It wasn't like their starters came in and outplayed the. I think starters to starters, OKC still stomps on Indiana, right? It's like, will their second unit step up that big again? Like, will the second unit at home? You could argue at home there's a better chance that the second, like the bench players play better at home in general, right? That's kind of a people know that about basketball. Like your starters, your go-to guys are going to play as good as they're going to play wherever. That's why they're there. That's why they're your go-to guys. But as far as your bench, your depth, your rotation players, they tend to play better at home. That's kind of like that's water is wet, the sky is blue, right? So you could make the case that like, I mean, maybe you can't count on 30 or 29 or whatever from Matherin and like got like 4 or 5 disrupting steals from McConnell and shit, but like you can count on them having a good game. I mean, they're at home, feed off the energy of the crowd and that whole thing. Is that right? Yeah, if OKC can tie it up and head back home for Game 5, like firmly in control of the series, then we're going 7 for sure. If Indiana goes up 3-1 on them, it's like, all right, what are we doing? I mean, it's not like Indiana. It's not like OKC can't still win, but 3 straight, like that's crazy. It's a. I mean, it's a must-win game, right? It's fair to. It's a must-win game. But again, water's wet, sky's blue. What do we? Obviously. Has Siakam had a big game yet in this series? Like, I'm waiting for that good game from Siakam as well. I'm a little worried about that. Maybe part of that is, like, he's not going to have as good of a game because he's not playing against a team with no bigs like he was in New York, OKC has Hartenstein and Chet. So, like, he's going to see big bodies. He's going to see length in a way that he didn't see in the last series, right? Is that right? Hmm. That's interesting. No, he's not. It's not that he hasn't had a good game. It's just like the other series or last series against New York. He had that 41. He dropped that 41, and like he was a calming force on that series. If Indiana wants to be firmly in control. They need a night like that from Siakam, I feel like. Never scored over 21. Yeah, he's quietly just that dude every night. And just, it's interesting. Whereas the Miles Turner can't miss from three game, that hasn't happened yet. Those games, that happens every once in a while. Miles Turner just gets dumb hot from three. And then Halliburton looks like a god for kicking him the ball over and over, and like everything, like when Turner has that night where he's like, whoop, it's falling from three. Like Indiana gets very tough to beat. Same thing can be said about OKC though when they start hitting threes. Last night nobody shot over 33s. That was another thing I heard on, I mean, Bill Simmons' podcast. He does like after the games are so fantastic. By the way, I learned so much about the game. But yeah, I guess both teams were under 30 3-pointers, which is like hasn't been done in so long. It's like so uncharacteristic for both teams to not really shoot a wild amount of threes. At least over the last few years, that's stopped being a thing. They were going over a lot of stats and stuff on that podcast, and that was one that really stood out to me when they were talking about it. I was like, oh, really? So like they weren't really shooting. I mean, weren't really making, but also weren't really shooting a whole lot of threes last night, which is interesting. I feel like OKC's due for one of those games where they just fucking rain threes on them and win by 20, right? 0 free throws attempted in game 3. Damn. Well, they were eating the whistle though, right? I mean, that was kind of the um that was the kind of game it was. The refs were eating the whistle, and I agree with that. It's the playoffs. You got to eat the whistle. Fucking orange. Why do I have an orange? Oh, that's why that free throw merchant shit doesn't really work in the playoffs, because like the refs start eating their whistle a little bit, and it becomes much harder to get those, 10, 15 free throws a game. Buckfast tonic wine. Let me drink that real quick. Get that out of my backpack. Or my pockets, rather. Ooh, DSLR camera. That's $1,500 right there. Hold on, we got to go to the pawn shop. Where's the pawn shop at? Behind us.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, bud. What's going on?
Joe, I wanna get started with this epsilon type shit.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything about that. What's that about?
Oh, so basically, like, you give locals, like ads or flyers.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and you like accumulate the more boxes, Like if you have 500 boxes like given out, you get like 10 something mil.
What? Is that a
Yeah,
thing?
so the more yeah, so but if you take like the more boxes you do before taking the money out, the more every box is worth, kinda. So if you just do one and take it out, it's just gonna be if you do
Oh,
like
so the
take
money,
out the
the
money,
money like appreciates or whatever.
yeah, yeah. So the more you do, the more you earn per box type shit.
Well, god dang,
It's like like a stock market curve, you know?
sounds like a
Can
pyramid scheme. Maybe I don't know. You know, what do I know?
Yeah, but I know you get them here, but I went inside and I couldn't see anything to grab.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine on that, brother. Hell, I'm just dumpster diving, dude.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh, I'm ready. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
Fuck.
I wish I could help. I don't know the ins and outs of that, dude.
Yeah, but if you have enough money and you do this shit, can live off that money. You take out, if you have like 1,000 bucks, you probably get like I don't know how many million, bro. Probably 30,
Ah,
40 mil.
well, that's crazy, man. Well, I wish you the best of luck, man. I hope you can find what you're looking for there, dude. That sounds very lucrative. Who told you about this, by the way?
Uh, like if you, there's one guy who's like a die-hard member who goes around preaching to people about
Is
Epsilon
that
and
right?
like,
Is he the one that wears like the onesie or whatever with the lightning bolt
yeah,
and
the
whatever?
blue, yeah,
I
like
think
the
I
blue
seen it. I
ones.
think I seen that dude running around.
Yeah, but I talked to other people as well. They told me like how much money you can make off this shit.
Well, fucking hey, I wish you luck, man. I got a motor, brother. I got a certain amount of cans I got to hit for a daily chore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah, have
Well,
a nice one, bro. Good
best
luck.
of, best of luck, man.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I think that's a scam. I could be wrong, but I think that's a scam. I don't actually know though, to be fair. I do actually know where you can get the pamphlets. It's inside, like at a box. There's like a little prompt inside up the stairs by a door. But, you know, he'll figure it out. It's more fun if he figures it out, right? I'm going to walk him right to it. Ow. I'm having chest pains today, dude.
Gonna have to go see Meltdown.
I'm gonna find some place to spark up.
You know it. I would still let you get it.
All right, let's go. I mean, I've almost got. How much do I have? 68 weight? Okay. I'm going to grab a few cans on my way over there, but we got to go dump out. I need to recycle 30 items, is one of the things I'm doing today. So that's why I'm picking up all these garbage cans. I got to get recyclables. You cannot hold any more suitcases. Look how much space I have. Of course I can. What the hell, dude? That's bullshit. How heavy is that suitcase? Ah, I just lost a suitcase. How heavy are your suitcases now? That's crazy. Where's the Epsilon man? Up there's the guy who I was just talking to. He's trying to figure out the Epsilon situation. I hope he figures it out. Maybe they took that off. I don't know. It used to be you go up the stairs and at the door you could pick up the flyers or whatever. I'm pretty sure. Is that guy good? The fuck? Dude, I just lost a suitcase. That bums me. That bums me out, dude. I usually leave 20 pounds of space for suitcases, and then it's fine. But that suitcase, I guess, was heavier than 20 pounds. That's wild. I don't really understand how those suitcases work, I'll be honest. Like, I end up missing so many of them. It's such a bummer. I mean, I get how they used to work. They used to work like, you know, if I kept it under 80 in my pockets, if I found a suitcase, I could pick it up. But now that doesn't seem to be the case, because I've had multiple times where I'm like in the 70s and I still can't pick up a suitcase. It's very confusing. Fucking bandages, dude. Enough with the bandages, dude. I have bandages already. Where are all these sirens coming from? I like how I'm collecting everything but recyclables, by the way. They're giving me all kinds of shit that isn't recyclable at all. Lighters and... yeah, look at this, dude. Every damn thing, dude. Ooh, I had a green foot in my personal dailies. Nice. All right, let's see how we're doing. Group activities, 11 out of 30. Okay, I have to sell 60 bags of weed, dude. Like, that's, you know how hard it is to do now. That's like really hard to do now. That sucks. There was a time where I would have been jazzed up to sell 60 bags of weed. Now it's like, dude. Repair kit, pay dirt, literally everything but recyclables. Dude, I don't want either of these fucking things. Actually, I think I can get money for repair kits now. I probably shouldn't have thrown that away, but... pretty sure that's one of the things you can pawn now. Recyclable, finally. There we go. Oh, thank you. Drug test kit. Kick rocks. Yeah, I woke up this morning and my chest hurt. Like, I think I was snoring so hard that I bruised my ribs or something. I don't know. But, like, when I take a deep breath, my chest hurts, dude. I'm not having a heart attack. I swear I'm not having a heart attack. I promise I'm not having a heart. I might be having a heart attack. Who knows? I've got blockage in my widowmaker. I don't know. But, like, when I go right there, it hurts. I don't know if I'm getting sick and it's like, you know, snot or something at the bottom of my lungs or something. But, like, at the deepest end of my breath, I got pain, dude. I don't know what that is. It's bothering me, though. Suitcase. Let's go. I actually picked one up this time. Nice. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, I accidentally went back into the... What'd I get? Fur coat, laptop, uncut diamond. Nice. Bro, I actually picked up a suitcase. Nice.
I would still let you hit it.
All right, I got to go back over to the pawn shop. Whoa. That dude is still at the Epsilon place? Or was that not his car?
Bro.
Still no luck?
Yeah, I asked my friend and he said it should like stand a local inside.
Hold
But
on.
I can't see him. Can you see if you can see someone in here?
Yeah, I got nothing, dude. Like, I thought you just, like, went up to the door and there was, like, a, you know...
Yeah, me too.
Maybe it's not a thing. Is it not a thing anymore? I don't know. You might want to, like, go to the, you know, www.whatevers and see if that's, like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's entirely possible. It's just like a marker, you know, marker on the GPS that hasn't been updated yet. Maybe that's some shit they don't do anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
just floating that idea because you're right. Like, if it's just that
Yeah.
room, there should be something for you to grab, pull, push, muscle. You know, some shit in there. I'd
Exactly,
hate
bro.
for you to waste all your time. You know.
Yeah. All right, bro. Catch you later.
Later, bud. That dude's fucking. He's trying to figure it out. I mean, he's giving it his all, but. I'm not even sure that's where you get the flyers. I think there might have been. Was there like I felt like there was a staircase. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but isn't there like a staircase or something? Like, I don't even think where he was at is where you're supposed to get the. Damn, I've got a lot of pawnables. Okay, let's go get my. Let's go get a vehicle and let's go to the bank. I have $6 grand on me for no reason. Well, not for no reason. I've been grabbing cans, but That was weird. That lady just.
No, I am not interested.
Some guy named Grandpa George says casting couch in the drift area. What the hell does that mean? Ooh, cool. Store your vehicle right here next to the recycle spot. This is great. That's actually really good. That's very handy. Dude, they've got some cool new spots to park now, which I really like. Big fan of that. That's one thing they have done recently. They did an update where they like fixed the place where you can store a car. They made they put a whole bunch more onto the server. They just didn't put markers on them, so they're like secret or whatever. I don't know. But like they're not like obvious like garages where they're on the GPS, but like there's garages. I think that's great. Less chance of my car getting stolen, which I love. Is this not a trash can? I thought that was a trash can.
You at the Epsilon training. You okay?
Sounds good.
Keep finding bongs, of course. Ooh, stuff sock. That's free money. Thank you. Another bong, resealable bags, which again, not recyclable. They're doing a great job of keeping me doing this goddamn daily for 45 minutes. This should be so quick and easy, but because I'm looking for recyclables, they're like on purpose not giving me recyclables. That's how this works, usually. The second you've got a, oh, look, another bong. What a coincidence. The second you've got an objective for something, they're like, oh, okay, cool. We'll make sure that never appears or never spawns in any way, shape, or form. I can't even be mad at the painkiller. I actually need a painkiller in my pockets right now. I'm without. So it's not a recyclable, but that's actually pretty necessary. Okay, let's go recycle. How many is that? 19 out of 30. Okay, we still got more work to do. Oh, Lord, the 3 bongs are so heavy, dude. That's bullshit. I'm still at 64 right now because of the bongs. I might just throw away the bongs. It feels weird to do because they're like, I guess you can get like 50 bucks. I mean, you can get, I'm not guessing, you can get 50 bucks for them from the pawn shop, but like, I don't really care. I don't think I give a shit. Here, have 150 bucks. It's just inconvenient to have that much weight in my pocket right now. I'm trying to grab recyclables.
Spare any money, friend? I was hoping we could continue the conversation we had the other day about my proposal. Oh, sure, of course, I understand. Hey, crazy. You and I both look awesome.
Glass bottle's good. Watering can's good. Lockpick is like, who gives a shit? I got so many of those.
I know how you feel.
Oh, look, another bong. Bro. Kick rocks. I've officially thrown away like $300 worth of bongs. So many people. I could sell 60 bags of weed over here, no problem. It's weird how there's nobody over here right now. Oh, there's a guy right there in a car. I was going to say, how is there nobody over here selling weed? Or any drugs, really?
What's going on here? Hey, you never call me back the next day. Hey, I really wish I could talk.
See how that dude's being wildly obvious? Running around handshaking everybody. I try not to be that guy. The guy that drives his car right up to every local and like jumps out and runs at full speed up to the local, and I try not to be that guy if I can avoid it. I try to be the guy that's dressed the part and is jogging on the beach, and like I try and be more covert than that guy is. That guy's being pretty right up out in the open right now, dude. I mean, to each their own, I guess, but like, goddamn, dude.
I'm hoping it's gonna be a nice weekend. I'm hitting the beach. Whatever you say.
All right, where's my car at? Trying to think, where am I going right now? I need to find another little patch of garbage cans near a recycling spot. I think there's a recycling spot up over here, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully there's some garbage cans around it. Yeah, there's a recycling spot right over here. Oh, cool, a trout. Now we're getting fish now. Anything but recycling, right? Cool, great, wonderful. Normally all I can get is recycling. Now it's like I can't seem to get it now that I need it. It's so annoying. Ooh, metal can. Never mind. Haha, metal can. Haha. Sweet. Fucking bandage. I don't need a bandage, dude. I need one more. Literally one more recyclable. I thought that was going to get it done. It turns out I need one more. There we are. Now where is the recycle? Oh, we'll go up the hill to the... Okay. Well, the rain's not going to help with this second objective, which is to sell the weed. So that fucking sucks. We got a brand new convoy across the USA. Is that a song? I don't know. I'm tired. I'm fading fast here, boys. We got a great big convoy, I think is what it is. I don't think it's brand new. I think it's great big, right? We got a great big convoy across the USA. Or some shit like that. Pretty sure. I mean, if it's raining, is the observatory going to have people? It's been so long since I've gone to the observatory to sell weed. I might do it, though. Maybe it's like a sleeper spot because, you know, it was everybody's first favorite spot, but, like, maybe everybody's moved off of it now? I don't know. Let's give it a look. Let's give it a look. Why not, right? So I get shot in the head or something. Who cares? At this point, who gives a shit? I mean, it's nighttime, too. That doesn't help. Oh, boy. We got cops up there. Alrighty. Well, this is going to be fun. How do I handshake 60 bags of weed if there's cops every cool place? Are they really, like, not... They don't want people to do weed anymore? Is that a thing? Stupid Convoy song stuck in my head. Someone's operating out of the hospital. You hear that? The mic went whoop, quiet because there's someone in there. There's someone doctoring in the. Oh, maybe it's these people out front. Yeah, it might have been those people. Well, I just don't know what to do with myself right now. Then it's like it's hard to handshake at night, you know. How's the Yellow Jack? Yellow Jack got people? No. It should. It's exactly the time when the Yellow Jack should be popping right now with drunks in there drinking, dude. But nope. The beach earlier was the move. That would have been a great place to handshake. There's only just the one other guy down on the beach. It would have been perfect. But now it's too late in the day. The beach is going to be empty of locals now. I missed my window. I was doing the trashing when I should have been doing the weed selling. Mistakes were made. That corner would have been crazy at 170 for sure. That little S right there, that little right there would have been nutso at 167. This car doesn't have the kind of steering for that to be. There are probably some cars you can just take it out at 200 probably, but this car is not one of those cars. We're going to go up to Polito and just see if in the neighborhood of it all, like in the middle of the town of it all, maybe there's a couple of locals walking around. If I had to guess, I'd say that because since they did the nerf on the handshaking, I feel like I see a lot less people up here hanging out in the parking lot. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like that groove got wildly nerfed by this handshaking update, you know? Because like this group used to be all of Polito, and it's like I almost feel like their territory is coming down a little bit. It's, I don't know. I might be making up a narrative in my head, but like it does seem like the group that used to be in Polito heavy is less in Polito now. Maybe I'm crazy, but although now I am seeing people here in Polito driving around, you know, on motorbikes and what have you. So maybe not. The couple of people I've seen streaming Polito type gang content, like a couple of the content creators for the server, all they do is do laps around Polito Beach and sell. Like I've seen them do that for hours, and that's exactly the kind of shit they were trying to prevent with the stop exploiting the locals and blah 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 blah. We've made changes to the handshaking mechanics so that now you can't do this and this with the locals. Like all the stuff they were describing is the stuff I saw on people's streams that stream like Polito gang type bullshit. So there is a part of me that thinks maybe those guys got a little bit like nerfed. So I was thinking maybe I'd go up to Polito and catch a couple locals because, maybe there'd be less of those guys on, given that those are the guys that they were trying to kick the shit out of with the update. You know what I'm saying? You get me? You understand what I'm... No? Maybe? No? Yes? No? Truthfully, at this point, I'm just driving around. It's like, I don't know. At this time of the day, I can't do any handshaking. This particular car I'm in right now has basically no trunk. I can't put the weed away in this trunk and then, like, go to the casino or do anything that I might want to do. I should see what my dailies are, actually. I haven't even looked. Let me look. Blackjack and poker. Like, I could do a couple of quick casino things, but, like, Actually, who gives a shit? At the same time, who gives a shit? Let me see what we got if I re-roll. Because honestly, maybe I just take the hit today. Who cares? I can't really handshake on that level, nor do I want to. It's going to take me a long time to handshake 60 bags. That didn't work. Ooh, 3 pizza runs. Let's go. Done. I can do 3 pizza runs. I would actually enjoy doing 3 pizza runs. Let's go. That's way better, dude. That's good news. Cool. And it's nighttime, too, so it's like the perfect time to do it. Bro, that's awesome. You've probably never seen anybody so excited to do a pizza run, but, like, that's my kind of content, dude. That's my kind of... I'm a civilian character at my core, right? Like, I'm not even really, like, gang-banging criminal guy, really. I mean, I grow and sell a little weed, but, like, or at least I did before the last tweak to weed and handshaking, what have you. And I chop a couple cars, but other than that, I'm basically just a local, A glorified local. I'll do 3 pizza runs. I don't give a shit. Don't threaten me with a good time. That sounds great to me, dude. So... I'll do a couple of mopeds, maybe even a Izzy, Jam around on a moped, sell some pizzas. Come on. Don't threaten me with a good time. That was a nice lap around the map, though. An excuse to, put the pedal down on my cool boy car. So, that's kind of cool. Don't mind that. That part of it's kind of rad. Ooh, you know what? I don't know why I thought there wouldn't be a divider there. In my brain, I was like, the divider doesn't appear till much later. But nope, it's right there. Okay. We're going to go across the city on the freeway. Why would I go up and through the city like that? That's stupid. That's stupid and dumb, and I hate it. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired and giggly. But I don't want to go through the city. Oh my god. Who's driving on the wrong side of the road? But I'm a big boy. I went too far. I missed my turn. That's okay. We'll get the next one here. A little bit of backtracking to get up to the pizza place. No big deal. This will be the first time past Mirror Park today. I haven't been over here at all today. Not since I moved to the... I like to park in my cars at my apartment, which I think is a good choice. I really like that. That's killer. I love being able to park over here. This is great. Huge, huge update for the server. That's big. That's a big quality of life improvement for me, dude. Being able to park over here by this little bullshit apartment I have. I really like that. It's like my private little parking spot over here. Oh goddamn, that was like some apartment right up there. I guess he goes up and do. That guy just went running into the wall. I was like, oh, that guy's glitched, but no, that's where he lives. That's wild. That'd be a cool spot actually, right around the corner from Pizza This. That'd be kind of a cool spot to live. Now if there's parking right there. Yes. We will go moped, please. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's cool looking, man. Wait, did they upgrade the Pizza This mopeds? This one's like green with red on it. This is sick. That looks extra cool, dude. Am I crazy or is that extra cool looking? It's got like red stripes. That's sick. That didn't used to be a thing, right? Has that always been a thing? Maybe it's always been a thing. I don't know. I don't know. That guy's got himself a package on his door. Ooh, I kind of want to steal that, but I'm not going to. Kind of want to steal that, but I'm not going to. All right, I'm running out of things to say. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. I'll probably get a copyright flag for this, but who gives a shit? At this point, it's like, bro, they're going to go an hour and 20 minutes into my recording to find me listening to Spotify? How dare you? I mean, I know it's like a complete computer program or whatever on YouTube, but...
Violated people. Evidence our science baboon, the world is shocked. And yes, y'all, you now rocking with the best rap group.
have a good time. She loves to party, feeling fine. She likes to smoke, sometimes she did coke. She's laughing when there ain't no joke. That's all she wants, love. Pimpers paradise. That's all she wants. Pimpers paradise. That's all she wants. Pimpers paradise. That's all she wants.
Cause coke was a thing that
When
when
she
she
first
first
tried,
tried was
once a blue moon to once a blue sky.
Now she's wondering who else
Wants to go by.
She don't got no money and
Wants to get high.
Story sounds familiar, like bound to be wild, but she's silly. Not quite the same, but she's similar. A waste of my sauce and Perillia. Used to look
Good in the videos, now she looks
Now
hideous.
it's broken crack pipes with lipstick traces. Walk the cold nights, red district places. She's seen more hotels and more tour suitcases. More male customers than no navies. She love limelight more than John Swabies. Seen more miles than a renter Avis. She don't slow down, then someday maybe. She lost and she can't find her way to safety.
Pimpers paradise, that's all she wants now. Pimpers paradise, that's all she wants. Pimpers paradise, that's all she wants now. Pimpers paradise, that's all she wants.
Check it out. She keep her head up in the space
It's like a satellite because she got an insatiable appetite for staying out late nights with all the parasites plotting on the way to catch a little piece of paradise.
Her dignity, the only thing that she can sacrifice. Just get the monkey off her back and she be back in like 5 minutes. She stay on the move. She done smoked up the stone that the builder refused. All coked up, alone, she ain't even in tune. And it's sad cause she ain't really have a reason to use. She was a pretty girl, cleaner than the border health. Studied and enjoyed herself.
I don't know what drove her to destroy herself.
Destroyed herself and took a taste of the yay. And now she on the track working while she wasting away. It's safe to say she looking for some place to stay. Whoever got a little paper to play to get a slice of this. Pimpers paradise.
That's all she wants now. Pimpers paradise, that's all she wants.
Pimpers paradise.
That's all she wants now. Pimpers paradise, that's all she wants.
For no reason, a season spliff was the first thing. One spring season while she's out flirting. Now she's seasoning and don't need rehearsing. As steam get a beaten, life is uncertain. Eager need feeding, now the wants worsen. Beneath
She's a demon, she's a one person when she's not slurring, slurring and cursing.
behind the curtain, she's really hurt. While her people don't even trust her at home. The dealer them grin and cook the rocks down. And she without sin will spark the first stone. The feeling kicks in, she's in the dark zone. Old friends walk past going about their own.
As if she is someone that they don't know.
Then the king of kings lift her off the floor. Saying life is a thing when you learn to grow.
That was almost close.
That's all she wants now.
Pimpers paradise, that's all she wants.
Pimpers paradise.
That's all she wants now.
Pimpers paradise. That's all she wants.
She rise up to fall like a star.
Her life right up like a car. Her face full of all kind of scar. Always quick to start a war. She can't keep herself up to par. She plays like a broken guitar. She always won't take it too far. I don't she gonna make it too far. She rise and she fall like a star. Her life right up like a car. Her face full of all kind of scar. Always quick to start a war. She can't keep herself off the bar. She plays like a broken guitar. She always won't take it too far. Wonder she make it so far. Whoa.
I know the last time I was playing music on this channel, this song came on. I love this song. I know this girl. Like, I had my party days, you know, 18 to like 26-ish, in that range. I was an absolute drug addict and alcoholic and just a mess. Just the best version of a mess. Like, didn't hurt anybody, didn't ruin my life in any real way. Like, I got out of it pretty unscathed, but like, man, did I meet that girl over and over and over again. When you're partying on that level, like, you run into that exact girl that song describes, over and over and over and over again. Like, I know that girl. Like, I love that song because I literally know that girl. I've known 4 or 5 versions of that girl. That song is so beautifully true. Like, I love that song.
First your ride one.
Junior Gong is that motherfucker too. But
How to Train Your Dragon, rated PG, in theaters now.
yeah, Pimpa's Paradise or whatever it's called. I know that girl.
Join the Disneyland Resort 70th celebration. Come celebrate happy with us, only for a limited time. Visit Disneyland.com/70 for details.
Mom, what happens at the end of Goldilocks?
Well, the bears were too nice to kick Goldilocks out, but they wanted her to find her own place.
The bears
So
ate
they
Goldilocks
told
for
her about
dinner.
Redfin.
But I thought.
Redfin updates its listings every 2 minutes and gives personalized recommendations. So Goldilocks found something that was just right for her.
And lived happily ever after?
Yep, in a cute house by the beach, with no bears.
Download the Redfin app to get started. Equal housing opportunity, CADRE, number 0.
Now I'm a boring good boy. Now I'm a boring ass good boy, dude. I don't do any of that fun stuff anymore. But back then, oh my goodness.
This is ragamuffin from the ghetto youth camp. Anywhere me go, me say me must let me stamp. Marijuana where me smoke them said too ignorant. Just the other day some papa hold me fi one. Me and my brother Juju and me Andrew named Dan. Bounce to listen to the gang, me mashing up the traffic jam. Police pull me
Ooh, a
over,
panto.
out him smell crank. From me looking at him face,
Let's run it.
boy had a plan. Juju touch me from my shoulder, said the boy a demon. Busting him want to know which way that smell coming from. Are you smoking marijuana? And I said yes I am. Show him system and trends, go to cost a couple grand. Him say make me see the license and the registration. And where are you headed? What's your occupation? Don't know, ragamuffin, I got answer question. As it says on the paper, read the information. For me now, go take no speech, I interrogation. So book me if you book me, carry down a station. Let me show them how we did it in a style and pattern. Pam, 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 I'm the judge, lawyer, jury, and my own beltman. And if you check it good and goodly my station, Mr. Second to the riot fire on England. And when you play land, you no go through no custom. This is ragamuffin in a different pattern. Me no go in on no session unless it can't ram. And from you see we face somebody ask some question. And anywhere we go, we have a rubber pam. Pam, 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 well, if a ganja them a look for them, now if we find us, well, we are no criminals, I rasta ever righteous. A boy a scope out the rider, we all drive and puff, and him jealous how we so shine and buff, and him jealous how we so shine and buff. But from him looking at the car and now the interior plush, I look up on the rims, how them full out and flush, and I scope out with jewels, him I wonder how much, and him jealous cause them your price can't touch, and him jealous cause them your price can't touch. Him Mr. Royal have a new tune where rise and bust, and the extra large size muffin a light up, a boy dig down the car until him find some stuff, and him jealous how it's a rank enough, and him jealous how it's a rank enough. Him makes all cause a few stripes upon him shoulders, cause him too sparring be where they with him a show love, give them a couple CD.
This song isn't my favorite.
Jealous cause everybody knows us.
Next. That one's a little too. That last one was a little too repetitive, you know. I like me some reggae, but like if it's too on the nose repetitive, it gets to be a little like, come on. I mean, catchy, no doubt, but come on.
And I've got studios to voice in, and I've got news for rejoicing. Now a new sun is rising, I count my blessings, that I'm safe when I'm resting. Furniture in my nesting, not by force I'm suggesting. You count your blessings. I've got love and assurance, I've got new health insurance, I've got strength and endurance. So I count my blessings and give thanks to the master that through all the disaster we're still here together after. Better count your blessings. Count your blessings. Cause yo, this year, can't wait till it gets here. 720 for the rhyme, my first song will shine. And it's amazing, I'm about to be raising another made man. And like his dad, they'll praise him. And some will hate him just cause we building a nation. Like you like Gershwin. Songs by Earth Wind keep you in the zone writing verses. So when your pockets light, know that you have a heavy purpose. We've got preschool and daycare. We've got pension and welfare. And though not all will play the game fair, still I got my blessings. I've got joy in abundance. I've got life full of substance. I've got meetings and functions, so I got my blessings. I've got something to live for. I've got surplus to give more.
I was going way too fast right there.
So I got my blessings. And give thanks to the master that through all the disaster, we're still here together after. So I got my blessings. I think you're looking too hard for it. With the double law under your garage door. Appreciate the things you work hard for. And count your blessings, count your blessings. So don't be mad if you ain't fly, y'all. You got the means to reach a level I'm on. You should know that there's only one notch, y'all. But count your blessing, count your blessing. And I've got students to voice in. And I've got
The fuck is this? Oh, it's like another mini game.
now when new sun is rising, I count my blessings. That I'm safe when I'm resting. Furniture in my nesting. Not by force I'm suggesting. You count your blessings. I've got love and assurance. I've got new health insurance. I've got strength and endurance. So I count my blessings. And give thanks to the master that through all the disaster, we're still here together after. Better count your blessings.
Experience the thrill of Pangborn's Festival of Flight in East Wenatchee, where history and excitement take to
Nah,
the skies.
I don't think I will.
In 1931, the first plane to fly non-stop across the Pacific landed in East Wenatchee. Join us on June 20 and 21
Nah, I don't think it did.
for a close look at an incredible array of historic and modern aircraft.
Nah, I'm
Enjoy
okay.
lunch from a variety of food vendors.
No, I'd rather
Explore
not.
Japanese culture through hands-on activities.
Nah, I don't think that's a good
Won't
idea.
miss this celebration
I
of
think
East
I do wanna miss
Wenatchee's
it.
Aviation history. Book your weekend at visit.
I don't think I will.
It's important to properly dispose of unwanted medication. MedProject offers free and convenient disposal options near you. To learn more, call 844-MedProject or visit medproject.org.
Entertain effortlessly this season by serving perfectly mixed cocktails from Cutwater. Cutwater, real cocktails, perfectly mixed. Copyright 2025, Cutwater Spirits, San Diego, California. Enjoy responsibly.
Get excited to join the Disneyland Resort 70th celebration.
No,
Come
thank you.
Celebrate happy with us, only for a limited time. Visit Disneyland.com/70 for details.
I don't think I will. Thank you so much, though. I'm an adult.
Hey yo, Rastafari.
Rastafari.
They don't know in a circle alongside the malls.
Blah, blah.
Get to youth. Foundation collaboration, scene dreadlock. Hey yo.
Rah, rah. Shit, that was my turn. I haven't done a panto run, dude. I can't remember the last time I did a panto run. I either do moped if I'm in a hurry, or I do Izzy, because why wouldn't I, you know? Why do 20 when you can do 25, right? Panto's kind of fun to rip around in, though. gotta have it. Just gotta have it. Bro, this car sucks. Are you kidding me? I can't get up the... Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Jesus, that should not have been that hard. This Panto sucks. Red, roll, and green. Red, roll, and green. Red, roll, and green. I love this song. I fucked that situation up pretty good right there just by being in the middle of the road. I think it helped that guy probably. Red, gold, and green. That's the colors of their flag, right? Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. That'll be stuck in your head all day. Red, gold, and green. 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 Oh. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. This song's catchy as hell.
The slumber party for 5 is now 10. Just tap Target. Better get more glitzy nail polish and pancake mix. You tap the same day order and it's off to find those extra pillows. Delivery when you want it. Just tap Target.
Think about the people who inspire you most. Guess what? They don't have all the answers, but they do know how to ask for support when they need it. Therapy is a great way to find that support. BetterHelp has experienced therapists ready to help you with challenges ranging from clinical issues to the stress of everyday life. And it's convenient too. Build your support system with BetterHelp. Tap now or visit BetterHelp, HELP.com/Spotify Music today to get 10% off your first month.
Running a business means I wear lots of hats. Luckily, when it's time to put on my hiring hat, I can count on LinkedIn to make it easy. I can post a job for free or pay to promote it and get 3 times more qualified candidates. Imagine finding your next great hire in 24 hours. 86% of small businesses do. With LinkedIn, I can also easily share my job with my network. No other job site lets me do that. Post your free job at linkedin.com/qualify. That's linkedin.com/qualify. Terms and conditions apply.
Healing of the nation.
Holy smokes!
A bum jar of herb they by me bedside. Open book of scriptures I man won't deny. Keep it high.
Just the point you
The
want.
grass is greener on the other side. A good meditation.
Just the point me.
What's going on?
Eat a dick, pal.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you just robbed my moped, mate. Get back here. What are you doing?
I'm
That's
sorry.
my bike.
What's going on?
That's my freaking bike, dude. Get that
You're-
shit back.
You're literally on a bike. I'm kind of confused.
You're
brother.
on my freaking bike, dude. You just stole my bike. Give that shit back. Get off the bike, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that guy was doing.
Send
danger, sent by the savior. Welcome the Rasta youths. I and I start recruit soldiers for Selassie army. Aye. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You're not for oxygen, at the general issue in a warning. Job people them a ball, said them tired of mediocre. Evil a go fall when we tried in Ethiopia. Believing from down, cause them life no easy boat. Even Bantan say it's not an easy road. Operation occupy the motherland, calling all soldiers to kind each other along. From creation, he writing a job plan, but chronics can't do it alone. So I'm recruiting soldiers coming from near and far. I choose executing Selassie works and the Rastafari truth. And them say here comes trouble, here comes the danger, sent by the savior. Welcome the Rasta youths. I'm gonna start recruit soldiers for Selassie army. Aye. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You're not for oxygen, at the general issue in a warning boy. Waving the banner red, green and gold. It is such a honor prophecies unfold. Discovered on stones, on trees and scroll. And even in the stories that Jesus told. Rasta youth must inherit the earth. Can't sit down, Jaja send me for work. Bring the fire in a round, Jaja send me for purge. But I can't do it alone. Rasta recruiting soldiers coming from near and far. I choose.
There we go. We're done. Nice.
Here comes trouble, here comes the danger, sent by the savior. Welcome the Rasta youth. I and I start recruit soldiers for Selassie army. Aye. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the savior, welcome the Rasta youth. You're not for oxygen, at the general issue in a warning. Aye. Left or right, the soldiers are gone. Left, right, the soldiers are gone. Aye, could I never throw it down, oh boy. Yeah, I will say left, right, the soldiers are gone. Left, right, the soldiers are gone. Left, right, marching on, boy. I'm say, here comes trouble, my friend, and here comes danger. Rastafari send me come. I say we sent by the savior. Here comes trouble, my friend. Here comes danger. Here comes trouble. Here comes the danger. Here comes trouble.
Skeely bop doo dop doo dop doo doo. Oh, hit my face.
At Chipotle, we also have a playlist. Guacamole as it's being hand mashed, the sizzle of adobo chicken on the grill, the chopping of onions and cilantro. We call our playlist Real. Order now. Chipotle, for real.
Whether it's an epic pool party or that road trip you've always dreamed of, whether it's the barbecue taking over your backyard or the crackle of 4th of July fireworks, the one sound that's there for every summer moment, the sound of an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Grab a Coca-Cola and enjoy summer. Tap the banner to learn more.
Let's move! We have soccer practice, dance, and a play date.
Life moves fast, so every second counts, especially when it comes to big decisions like buying a car. That's why searching through Navy Federal's car buying service powered by TrueCar is a perfect place to start.
Thanks, Mom.
Navy Federal.
Alrighty. Let's go knock down a couple of dailies, personal dailies, and we'll get out of here. I mean, it's almost, restart time. I bet you I can get these two done, though. Before then. The hell? I got nothing illegal in my pocket. Why did it go running over there? That was weird. I just have to, play one poker hand or something and then like 5 blackjack. It'd be really easy to do, I think. The dailies, it's poker participant win 1 or push on 1 poker hand, and then 5 blackjack. That's so easy, dude. I can get that done. I'm gonna grab a couple grand out though, just for fun, because I just, I made a little money right there. So what the hell? Alrighty.
Is it? You don't want to come to this table.
Is that right? Is he killing you?
He just wiped us all out.
Well, fuck all that, man. Between the two of us, we'll kick his ass. Let's get him.
Oh, no, I just got wiped.
Oh, god dang it, you desert me. All right, well, my turn to take a beating, I guess. I just need 1, man. Literally 1 hand.
And he done had about 4 flushes.
Is that right? Jesus. It's usually the guy without the full goatee, dude, that fucking, is terrible at cards. I got a high king. Here we go.
I got 12,000 in a bank. Maybe I'll go get a little bit out.
Oh my god, he got double aces. Holy shit, dude. What the hell? Oh yeah, this table ain't it. Yeah, he's on one today. This motherfucker's on one today, dude. I'm going to the other table. Fuck that. I could have swore it was like half goatee that was the one that was easier, Like full goatee usually cleans me out, but I guess
this is twin brother.
I'm saying they changed their hair, their facial hair, dude. Now it's full goatee's the guy. Real sneaky, you dirtbags. Gentlemen, how's this guy dealing today?
He's actually playing lovely cards, bro.
Is that right? I don't want to jinx it. I just came over from the other table there. That guy was killing us.
He's playing lovely, to be fair. My boy just won like 25k.
Is that right? Oh, fucking A.
I lost
boy
100k
like
on the
a-
high boy, on the big boy tables last night.
Whew.
What the?
Well, I got a personal chore for 1 winning hand, so that's all I'm looking for. Shit, get in, get out. You know what I mean?
How much you trying to win?
I mean, I just put a couple hundred on there just to make it fun,
You gotta put a stack down.
I mean, high card 9. I'm going to win this thing. Here we go. Joking.
Boom, I win, bitch.
Clean, Dave. That's a clean win right there.
I got my dailies done. Let's get the fuck out of here.
You got them done, yeah?
Yeah, G.
Yeah,
I
nice,
need to
bro.
stand up. Hope I bet again. I'll bet again. No, I haven't. There we go. Get the fuck out of here.
Where are we off to, bro?
No more bets. Good luck, folks.
Dealer with the chips in, please.
High card king. We ought to be able to get this done. Dude, what the hell? Why is it sticky all over my... Oh, it's right there. That's the spot. Did I spill something right here? Why the fuck is that sticky? Got him. Get got, bitch, for 500. Plus 400 on the hand. Ha ha. Bitch. Let me out of here. All right, lady. Now play it cool here. Now play it cool here. Now. What is happening? Dude, there's a sticky spot all right here on my desk. When did I spill something? I didn't spill anything. The fuck is that stickiness from? I don't want to get that all over my keyboard and shit. I got a 12. Ooh, 12. That's great.
That's 21.
Get out of my face, bitch.
That's a 12. I see 16. A 21.
Are you kidding me? I still won though, right? Yeah.
Chips, please.
That did count, right? Yeah. Yeah, 1. Okay. Let's run this thing, lady. Come on. I only have precious few minutes. Well, not. I mean, I got, 45 minutes, but still. I need to win 5 hands here. Come on.
All bets are closed. It's time to play. That's 6. 10. That's a... Do you want another card?
Yes, I do.
And that's 20.
I wanted another card because she's showing does draws go to me? Do I get a draw? No, it doesn't count to me. Okay. Bruh. I need to wipe down my desk because this sticky part here is not okay. Did I get that off my coat, maybe? No. How did I get that sticky spot, dude? That's driving me nuts right now. I don't understand why there's a sticky spot. I didn't spill anything. I swear I didn't spill anything. Where would I have gotten that stick? It looks like it's almost sticky over here too, though. Is there a leak? Is there a hole in this cup or something? No.
An 8. That's a 9.
Jesus.
There's an 18. Would you like another card?
Goddamn with these draws, dude. Come on.
All bets are closed. It's time to play. We have 9. 2. And that's 20. Another card?
We're sitting on 20. Why would we move off 20, lady? What are you, retarded?
An 11. I see 16. 20.
God damn it. How does she keep getting a draw on me, dude? I need these wins here. Goddamn bitch. And then she waits 45 minutes to deal. It's like, God damn it, woman. Let's go here. Let's go. I'm on short time right now, dude. You think I got time for this? I don't got time for this shit. I'm going to spare you guys this. We're going to end it here because she's taking all day. This might take me all the way to the wire here to get 5 wins here.
Do you want another card?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I know. I knew it. I knew it. All right, so we're going to leave it here, guys. Thanks for watching. Those of you who have, if you've made it all